I've seen all of your photos on the community group and stuff. And I recently saw that you were in the Monmouthshire Free Press, which is interesting. Yes. So why did you decide to start photography during lockdown?
It's always been something that I've had an interest in from an early age, really, but it's something that I've dipped into and then come back out of. I suppose that work has kind of got in the way of it in years gone by. So my good lady wife and I spend a lot of time out on walks, and it just seemed like a natural thing to incorporate photography into that sort of thing. Started with phone pictures, and then recently I got into digital camera photography, and it's kind of expanded from there, really. It's just one of those things that's I've always had an interest in, and then once you start getting the right equipment, it blossoms from there, really. And it's been nice to share pictures with the local community and get feedback from people on that.
So where did you originally come from?
Originally I'm from Devon.
Apart from work, what made you decide to move to Meager itself?
The job moved to Newport, if you like, and we didn't know anything about the area. I just said, well, I'm not going on my own, so if you want me to go, you'll have to bring the family down.
There's a lot of history in Meager and Dundee, and also in like the surrounding areas with the castle and the marsh. Did you also find that interesting as well?
We kind of discovered that more the longer we've lived here. So I suppose initially it was finding somewhere where we could settle, but no interest in leaving here because it's such a nice place. And as you mentioned Meager Marsh, we're down there probably 3 or 4 times a week now. It's just a lovely place to have on your doorstep. From a photography point of view, it's a great place to go.
Yeah. So do you feel like a local celebrity?
I wouldn't say celebrity, but I do get people asking, am I the person that puts the pictures on Facebook and stuff like that? So it's nice to be sort of recognised and spoken to like that. And I get some lovely comments on the pictures as well, which is always nice.
I also noticed at the end of December that you'd also posted about a calendar. What inspired you to do that?
I did one first of all last year. Some people had suggested on the page that I ought to do a calendar of some of the pictures that I've done. And it just seemed like a good way of raising some money. So I wanted to do something where I could just make a contribution to the NHS. That was the first one I did. And then I did 2 more for this year now. Starting in January, I put a poll out on Facebook of local people and just said I wanted to do local charities. Got them to nominate local charities, and then not knowing how well or not they're going to sell, and I ended up selling 430, I think. But again, the Lost Souls were having a new roof put on their kennels, and Tracy at Ready Steady Go, that we know very well, said that they would use it for a specific a day out for the children or something like that.
It's really good that you've inputted that amount into the community.
And that's, for somebody local, it kind of means a lot, so it's a better way to go.
So do you think after lockdown you'll continue to do photography and maybe do another calendar for 2021?
Yes, I've already had some orders.
Really?
As we said, we're not fair weather walkers. We're out there all the time, and the camera's not usually very far away.